They say Chuck a go-getter, yeah, I'm a overachiever. In college, I played football, I was a wide receiver. Ain't got shit to do with this, but I just thought that I should miss it. Ay, don't be playing me 50, don't be moving iffy. I peep all this.
What's up, it's your boy Sean Face. I gotta tell the backstory before I get into what really happened, you know what I'm saying? But the story time is my first fight. Not my first actual fight, but my first, like, my biggest fight that I remember. Alright, so boom, backstory. I'm about to catch y'all up before I get into the real, you know what I'm saying, real situation. Basically, I got kicked out of my house and I had a certain amount of time to leave. I left right before mom was gonna kick me out because I knew she was gonna kick me out anyway. So I had left, and in that time of preparing to leave, I was taking my stuff out one by one without her knowing. So I was taking stuff out one by one so she wouldn't be like, alright, so you trying to leave early. Nah, I had to be strategic with it. I hit up my best friend. My best friend was staying with his dad at the time and his family. So I would always go over to my best friend's house. Between the time of me being kicked out, I had 30 days to leave. So in the time of the 30 days, I'm going to his house. I wasn't working at the time. I'm going to his house and I'm saying, bro, I'm about to get kicked out. I don't know what to do. So he says, bro, you stay with me. Let me ask my dad. He asked his dad, can I stay? His dad say, yeah. I said, alright, bet. On the last day before mom's kicked me out, I had left. Staying with my best friend and his father. And they peep. Boom. Once I'm there, I say for like 2 months I'm there. 2 months I'm there. Not really searching for a job, but I'm making money. Not how I'm supposed to, but I'm making money. So I'm making money in my head. I'm like, alright, bet, I'm here. I'm going to save. It came a time when they couldn't pay for the mortgage. Their dad couldn't pay for the mortgage of the house. And basically he said, everybody got to move. Everybody has to split up. Y'all got to find somewhere to go. So me and my best friend, we decided to get a spot together. His little brother, he already had somewhere to go. He would just be there sometime. But me and my best friend, we get a spot together. His sister also was like, yo, I want to tag along with y'all since we get in the spot. We got a 2-bedroom. He stayed in one room because he was the head of the household. She stayed in another room and I stayed in the living room. Also, she had a child, which is why she got one room. He was head of household, so he already was gonna get one room, and that's why I slept in the living room. I ain't had no kids, I had no responsibility. So we moved to this 2-bedroom apartment. Alright, and when we moved, he's working at McDonald's at the time. I said, I have no job. I'm just getting money here and there. I'm asking people, I'm doing what I gotta do, things like that. So we get this apartment, it was easy. We had the bread, you know what I'm saying? But once we paid that first month of rent and that deposit, once we paid that off, I had to figure out, yo, how I'm gonna pay rent for the next, you know what I'm saying, month after month after month after month. How am I gonna pay the rent? So my best friend was like, bro, I have a cousin that makes fake checks. Basically, we drove to his cousin's house. He made a fake check. The first time was for $1,000. So we split the $1,000. My best friend got $500, I got $500. Did it again. The second time, I got caught. I got arrested. I ran from the police. I got arrested. And it was just bad. The police report right here. If I didn't show it before, it's right here. Alright, so I got arrested. I had to do either a year in prison or community service. I chose community service. And this was my first big offense. My first big offense. I had other things, but it was light. But this was my first big offense. Once the community service was done, I came back to my friend's cousin house because I had to, like I said, I had my own car. I had my own vehicle. I had parked my vehicle in front of his like street. There was no driveway, it was a street because we were in the city. Parked my car there and I left it there until I was done with the community service because I ain't had nowhere to stay. I couldn't stay at his house. I stayed in a shelter until I was done community service. So I did community service. Once I was done and they said, all right, you're good. You did the hours. It was like 200 hours. That was like, once I did the 200 hours, I came back and I was like, bro, I'm not doing this no more. I said, I'm done. I ain't snitch on nobody. When I got caught, I could have said, yeah, this person did it. They was with me. Nah, I took all the blame. And the judge was like, I know you didn't do this by yourself, but you know, you trying to take the blame for yourself. I was like, yeah. All right, boom, fast forward. All right, so once that was done, we choose to celebrate. Me and my best friend and his sister choose to go to a hookah bar. I drive to a hookah bar. We got there at like 9. We go to the hookah bar. She has a baby father that doesn't necessarily like me, doesn't necessarily know me, ain't really been around me. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen him a couple times here and there, but he ain't really like me. Just backstory on that. Like every time I was hanging out with my best friend or she was around, he would always ask, am I around? Not one time did he talk to me, not one time did he see where my head was, my mindset and all that. And that was my best friend. I ain't about to mess with my best friend's sister. I'm saying, so anyway, we go to the hookah bar. Then we go after the hookah bar, after that, we go to my best friend's cousin house. Or at my best friend's cousin house. Her baby father calls her phone and said, where you at? Cause he was watching a child while she went to the hookah bar. He said, where you at? She said, I'm with my brother and I'm with Shaw. This man tried to be funny and say, I don't mess with him, I don't rock with him. Basically being disrespectful. I'm on the phone, I'm listening. So I said, hey bro, I know you're not gonna disrespect me on the phone, bro. Like we going back and forth. I end up saying, bro, alright look, I'ma see you anyway, cause she gotta get her kid. I'ma see you anyway. I'ma be there in a second. We gotta talk about it. You're not about to curse me on the phone or talk to me when I'm on the phone. I'ma see you anyway. He hang up. We go to get her child. Alright, boom. So we go to get her child, right? Me, my best friend, his sister, his little brother comes this time because he's like, hey bro, like I don't want nothing to happen, so I'm gonna come too. The place that he said he was gonna leave the child was in front of our apartment. We had a 2-bedroom apartment. He said, meet me at y'all apartment. I'm gonna be out in the front. Alright, so We get to my apartment. He ain't there. He's not around. He's not inside. You know what I'm saying? He's nowhere. He's not in the parking lot. Nowhere. So she calls him. She said, "Where you at?" Tell him I'm at my mom's house. His mom's house was like 3 minutes away drive. This was an older man. I'm a kid at the time. I'm like 18, 19. This man was like 40 something, 30 something. Driving to his mom's house. I didn't know where it was. She knew where it was. She put in the GPS. We get there. It's nighttime. It's like 10 at this time. It's nighttime. We pulled into this cul-de-sac. Right? We put into this cul-de-sac. It was right here. We put into this cul-de-sac. I park my car. She goes and walks to his mom's house. So my best friend goes and she goes. They walk to his mom's house. He inside. They said, "Yo, we gonna get the kid and be right back." I step out of the car with his little brother. We talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm pissed, but we talking. They get the kid. Like, we looking. The door open. She get the kid. As she's trying to come out, he blocks her and he comes outside. And then he says, "I got something for you. Stay right there." I keep in mind, we had no prior conversation besides going back and forth on the phone. So he says, "Stay right there." Bro, this when everything went wrong. This when everything went wrong. Like, I thought I was getting, I don't even know. Everything was, bro. This what happened, bro. He said, "Stay right there. I'll be right back. I got something for you." He goes inside. Cousins start coming out. Not just his mom's house. I said, this was a cul-de-sac. So he had cousins come out his mom's house. The house next door. The house across the street. Like I said, it's a cul-de-sac. So all the houses are right beside each other. So everybody's coming out for me. You know what I'm saying? They coming out for me. So I'm like, oh, this is a setup. My best friend, little brother, he looking at me like, "Hey, bro, we gotta do what we gotta do." Cause right now, dudes is coming up, squaring up. Like, what up? Squaring up. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, we fighting, bro. That's it. Like, it was no talking at that point. I had to do what I had to do. Everybody had to do what they had to do. And it was bad because initially it was for me. Cause my best friend, little brother, was there. He had my back. So that caused conflict between them. You know what I'm saying? My best friend had my back. That caused conflict between them. So eventually, everybody started fighting. You know what I'm saying? Everybody started fighting. All you see is this. What? Hit him with a combo, 2-piece uppercut, duck, left, right, jab, step out of the way. So everybody fighting, we fighting. It's not just one person. You fight one person, then a cousin comes out of nowhere or a brother comes out of nowhere. So you fighting multiple people, and it's people of different sizes. You know what I'm saying? So you might be fighting somebody might hit you in the back of the head. You turn around trying to fight them. Somebody push you from the side. And keep in mind, it's dark, so you can't really see everything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fighting, my best friend fighting, his little brother fighting. In the midst of everybody fighting, their sister grabs the kid. In the midst of everybody fighting, and keep in mind, we in the middle of the cul-de-sac. We're in the middle of the cul-de-sac. It looked like a war. Looked like a war zone. We in the middle of the cul-de-sac. She goes in, grabs her kid, goes in the car. She goes in the car, locks the door. So she goes in the car, locks the door. She's safe. She's good. We all still fighting. And at this point, I'm getting tired. The next person that goes in the car is my best friend. He go in the car. I guess it was too much for him. So he go in the car, lock the door. You know what I'm saying? He banged on the window. He opened it real quick. He go in. Lock the door. The only people outside is me and his little brother. We still fighting, but we know it's coming down to a point where, yo, it's too many of them. It's only 2 of us now. Like 15 of y'all. We not about to win. So in a little last effort, we break through some people. I ain't gonna lie, they was trying to hold me down. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to hold me down, but we break through. He break through. I get in my car. He get in the car. I'm in the driver's seat because of my car. I'm in the driver's seat. My best friend in the passenger seat. Everybody else in the back seat. I turn the car on. As I'm turning the car on, putting it in drive and all that, I got people banging my window, kicking my door, smacking the windshield. So I'm driving. As I'm driving, keep in mind, there's people in the street. So they running in front of the car real quick. Not gonna lie, I could have hit somebody. It could have been bad out there, but I'm swerving, going out the way. As we do the last stretch to leave, like I said, it was an outlet. It was an outlet. It was one way in, one way out. So when we came in the cul-de-sac, it was only one way to go out. There was no streets, no side streets. It's only, once you get in the cul-de-sac, I'll park in the cul-de-sac. Once you get out of the cul-de-sac, you gotta go to the main road. So we're driving to the main road. I'm driving fast at this time, going past everybody. Bro, tell me why somebody picked up a trash can, bro. I'm going out. Somebody picked up a trash can, threw it at my windshield. Bro, they threw it at my windshield, bro. They hit my side. So I put that part, popped back out, ran to the dude, swung on him. We started fighting. Everybody in the car is like, bro, come back. It's too many of them. You think I'm not about to hop out the car and beat you? As we fighting, everybody from down the hill is coming up the hill. Cause they're like, oh, he got out. And they trying to help their family member. Last minute, I'm like, all right, bet. Hop back in the car. I can't do nothing. Y'all already broke my windshield. Already broke my window. I'm just driving on a broken window. We pull up to my best friend's job. Cause I don't know why. It was all around the corner. We pulled up to my best friend's job. I ended up dropping my best friend, little brother, back off at home. This was like an hour drive. It was like an hour and 30 minutes there and back. With a broken windshield, bro. I'm surprised I didn't get pulled over. I drove, dropped him off, somehow made it back home. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, after that, it just, none was the same. I said, we ended up not being friends after that. It was just a crazy night, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And like I said, we ended up up not hanging out no more, and I had to like basically reevaluate my life and see like what type of friends I had and see what type of, you know what I'm saying, life I was living, bro, because I was not living a good life, like scamming and you know, stealing and robbing and stuff like that, bro. Like that's not even me. I just did that to survive, bro. To survive. Survival mode kicked on and said, bro, you gotta do what you gotta do. What are you gonna do to survive? You know what I'm saying? You gonna be on the streets. And I said I was damn near on the street. If I didn't do what I had to do, bro, would have been on the streets. In the area that I was in, minimum wage at the time was like $11, $11.50, bro. So I need that quick money. I didn't have to go that route, but I said when you in survival mode, bro, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like take risks, bro. And I do not condone stealing and robbing and fighting. I do not condone that at all. Yeah, man, like nobody got arrested during the fight, bro. And like I said, like I ended up leaving that 2-bedroom and moving out, and had moved in with a girl I was dating at the time. That's how that happened. During the fight, man, it was crazy. If y'all like this story time, I said show love. I appreciate y'all for showing love and interacting with me on this platform. I appreciate y'all. So if y'all want to see more story times, let me know. Comment down below and we'll make it happen. It's your boy Sean Fades. I'm gonna see y'all back in the next video. Bow.